The real fight between Mark Zuckerberg and Elon Musk is happening online. Twitter now threatening to sue Meta over its brand new, quote, Twitter killer app called Threads. Zuckerberg boasting that 30 million people joined in just the first day, including big-time celebs like Oprah and Kim Kardashian. Here's the Zuck.
We are launching Threads, an open and friendly public space for conversations. I am looking forward to the fun journey ahead to turn this into the kind of big and friendly community that I think we all want to see in the world.
Yeah.
Elon Musk is clapping back, saying, quote, competition is fine, cheating is not.
Yeah.
Judge, I'll come to you.
Yeah.
You just say whatever.
Okay, there was a cease and desist letter that was sent today to Mark Zuckerberg from Elon Musk's people, basically saying that Meta, through Threads, has engaged in systematic, willful, and unlawful misappropriation of trade secrets. Now, what's interesting about this is that apparently everything that's happened in this lane is you have Instagram that copied stories from Snapchat, and then Instagram created Reels, which was a mimic of TikTok. And now TikTok has stories, and they all copy and take from each other. But at this point, Elon Musk is saying, you know, those people that I fired, you're hiring them, and you are literally copying and taking some of the trade secrets, and your Threads is nothing more than Twitter with a new name.
Katie, what do you make of that? I mean, I don't have an Instagram account, so I can't get a Threads account, which I think is silly, and they should let people, you could get more signups if that's not one of the restrictions. It does have a different word count, right? But it doesn't have hashtags, which is the main search engine for Twitter. And that seems like something that would be really similar if this was true, that it was just a carbon copy.
Well, there are a lot of people who left Twitter when Elon Musk took over who are now working as engineers for this new Threads service for Zuckerberg. I bet a lot of people in Silicon Valley would argue that Zuck tends to take things that they don't think are his. He was accused of stealing Facebook. They got that out in the courts. He did not end up being guilty of doing that. But in terms of the technology, you know, these sites come and go. Like MySpace was a thing, then Facebook came along, and it's so interesting to watch how fast tech moves and how quickly people's attention span dies out and they move on to the next thing or not. You know, if you've built an audience on Twitter of millions of followers, you don't necessarily want to go start over on Threads. You might see it as another way to reach more people. But at some point, there are lots of different platforms to choose from to get your message out, and it might become like too saturated with places to say the same thing, essentially.
Greg, do you think that this will impact whatever the fate of the lawsuit is? We'll see how that plays out. But Twitter doing some hard thinking about the changes to the app that they've made?
Well, first off, I had to share a floor with MySpace when we bought them on the 13th floor. They were horrible people. Did you know that they put Post-it notes on their food in the fridge? Please don't eat this. So we were at Red Eye at the time. We purposely ate stuff.
Of course you did.
And we would smoke cigarettes in their office just so it smelled.
In the fridge.
That's why they had the Post-its.
You know what the thing is? Okay, what kind of impact? I think we don't need another Twitter. Right? So I'm assuming that this is all something else, that this is a race for the AI interface, right? And once you get the artificial intelligence interface, all the apps go away. So you don't need Amazon or PayPal or Twitter or YouTube. It's one relationship. It's one relationship with your little best friend, and he's going to predict everything that you need in life, and you're never going to use your brain. It's going to be amazing. It's going to handle language and mathematics and directions in case you're lost. And I think that's what's happening is you're seeing two of the richest people going in that direction. And this is where I can link it to why wokeism failed.
Oh, thank God. I was wondering when we get to the good stuff.
Because if everything is based on prediction, especially language, this is why the whole pronoun thing fell apart. Because it's like, if you look at a man and he says, I'm a she, it's like it doesn't work. And so that just imploded and fell apart. That's my theory anyway, is why wokeism, because it doesn't follow a predictive pattern. You can quote me on that if you like.
Do you remember all your math teachers saying, it's not like you're always going to have a calculator with you?
Yes.
Well,
no, look at, who's laughing now? Probably not them.
I just want to know why you would want Threads and not Instagram. I mean, Instagram is at least fun.
Yeah.
But you still have Instagram. You just also...
No, why you personally?
Oh, me?
Yeah.
So I I only got Twitter even when I started working here because Sean Hannity told me that I would miss out on all the fun and knowing what's going on. And I find it to be the greatest news source, but more difficult now. If I had social media like that, I would spend 28 hours a day looking at everyone's old pictures, being like, oh, you know, what's that guy doing that I went on one date with in 20, you know.
Typical
It's not
chick.
healthy. Yeah.
Oh, don't even go there.
It's fine. I can take
There's
it.
24 hours in a day, Jessica.
That's why it made my point more.
Really?
Yeah. Oh, okay. Bye.
Hey, Sean Hannity here. Hey, click here to subscribe to Fox News YouTube page and catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis. You will not get it anywhere else.